This video is to show you how to insert equations and powers into your tables. Right, so we have temperature, and then we have the unit, which is Kelvin or Celsius, and we need to input the symbol. Now the reason why I've selected this is because this uses not only the equations but also how to put in special characters. So that everything will match up, what you need to do is you need to click on the insert button, move down to the equation, and that will give you a new box, and then you can type what you need to type into the box. So in this case we're going to put a capital K for Kelvin, or it's going to be Celsius. Now for the Celsius there's a degree symbol that needs to go in front of the Celsius. So we'll go back into insert and then into special characters. Now you can't see the whole thing, so I'll raise it up. Alright, you can either search by keyword, or you can draw the symbol if you wish, and you end up with a variety of symbols. For things like degrees, it's easier if you just type in degree, and then it comes up with the whole box, and that is the one that you will need. Click on it once, that's all, and then close the box and you'll find that it's in there. Capital C. Alright, so for a micro, in this case, we need to multiply this by a power. So the format is exactly the same. We need to insert, press the equation, we're going to multiply it by 10. Now to raise just a power, as in just typing it, you will press the shift key, then button number 6, which has a small arrow on it, and then you will type in what you need. In this case it's -6. You can either press return or you can click on to the next cell. Now for the next cell, what you're expected to do is to type it out in full. Now when I say in full, you need to put in a fraction. So in this case you would go to insert, equation, and what the equation does is it opens up all of these operations. So if you go into the maths operation, you're looking for a fraction. It will be small, that is just the way it is. You can enlarge these things, but when you enlarge them, what actually happens is your font, the other fonts, will also enlarge. So if you raise it to 16 or 20, all of your font around that will be raised to 16 or 20. So we type in 1, and then we will use either the return button or use your arrow keys to move around. So in this case we want to go down to the bottom, so we'll press return. It's to a power, so it's to the power of 10. We then want to raise it to 10 to the power of, so again we press the shift key, button number 6. Now and then when we want to move to the right off this, we just press the right arrow key, press the equal sign. Now what we're doing here is, if you're not already aware of this, you haven't done GCSE A grade maths and so on, when you have a fraction like this with a power at the bottom, it's what we call an inverse. All right, basically the reverse. That is actually a negative number. All right, but because we put it over a power, it looks like it's a positive. So this would equate to, again, we need to put in a fraction. Now at this point, you can press right again, and that leaves the equation, and you can actually type in the figure that you need. Now in the case of mu, and because it's a negative, it's basically going to the right, so we have a decimal point. You then, for ease, you just count the number of noughts that you need to hit the number. So we need 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, and then our number. To make it easy for yourselves, I'm not expecting you to go through all of this every single time. You can if you wish, but we work smart, not hard. So for the last one, and I'm just using the last one as an example, copy, paste, go back into this, delete, it's done too much, but, and then you can do exactly the same for this, copy, paste. Now because this is Pico, we need 12 of these, and we need another 9 of these, sorry. That tells us on this side we have another 2 groups of zeros. Alright, that's how you fill out your chart.